up, beauty babes? It's Ilese and I am back with another video. And in today's video, y'all, I'm coming on with a do-rag, so I'm looking kind of rough, but it's okay. I'm going to be showing you guys how to protective style prep your hair and a very detailed tutorial on how to cornrow. So I'm starting off with my hair freshly washed, and I had to go in and dampen it up some more with the water because it dried too much. And if you watched my last wash and go video, you already know these products are staple, okay? I love that leave-in cream because it smells good, and two, it leaves your hair moisturized, especially when it's already damp. I wouldn't suggest going in with it when it's fully wet. If you watched my last video, then you already know how I feel about that. But I'm just taking down these twists, and then I'm going to go in and moisturize my hair with those products. Now, the reason why I'm coming to you guys with this video is because it was highly requested to give a detailed tutorial on how to cornrow your natural hair. I already have a video up on how to cornrow your hair if you're trying to do, like, you know, feed-in braids. I will link that in the iCards above, but this is specifically for, like, your natural hair if you want to learn how to cornrow / French braid, whatever you want to call it. So my part is not crispy, y'all, right here. The sole purpose of this video is to just prep my hair for protective styling and to just show y'all, like, how to cornrow your hair. I'm not trying to get it to be super cute or stylish, super cute or anything like that, but yeah. So right now I'm just going in with both the buttercream and that leave-in. I try to use like an ample amount because if you know, protective styles have to last me about a month, if that. So yeah, I go in and I just clean my part up a little bit. So the first thing you want to do is just take a little small section in the front, and then you want to divide that into 3 pieces, and you want to pick up hair with your index finger and then cross it over with that index finger as well. And while you're crossing over, you're picking up hair as you go. I really hope that made sense so far, y'all. I will get more detail as I get closer to the end because I'm gonna slow it down. But yeah, y'all, cornrowing is really easy. You're just picking up hair as you go. It's like a picking up, braiding it down motion. So as you guys can see with my index finger, I pick up hair and then I braid underneath that other hand that's right there. So both hands are going underneath each other essentially to pick up the hair that's in the back of the head. And also, you guys, you want to make sure that you're braiding down on your scalp. Don't braid away from your scalp. Braid down on it, because once you braid down, that'll give you a more tighter, crispier look. If you're braiding away from it, that's how you get that loose French braid cornrow. Now, if you want it to be loose, then go ahead. But I know for the most part, we want it to look as professional as possible. So just keep on braiding on your scalp. Don't braid away from it. And once you have successfully followed those instructions, that's how your first French braid cornrow should look. Honestly, y'all, French braids and cornrows are not the same thing. French braid is underhand, cornrow is like overhand. So my bad, this is a cornrow, not a French braid tutorial. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to continue that same process, those same steps. Now I am making sure to keep my hair damp. So as you guys can see, I did end up with my hair being damp. I didn't have a spray bottle with me, so I just put my hand on the water and just like put the water on my hair. Like, that was real old school. But yeah, I just made sure to keep my hair damp because I'm low porosity. So in order for the moisture to even penetrate through my strands, I have to have some type of warm hot water on my hair cuticles. So yeah, I made sure to just put the cream in my hair and then I detangled it. And once I was done detangling it, it was time to start braiding. By the way, y'all, please make sure to detangle ends to roots, okay? Don't just be brushing and combing through your hair. So once again, I take a section out of the front, I divide that section into 3 little small sections, and then I start the cornrow. So the first thing I do is I take that 3rd piece, I go under the middle piece, and then I bring that middle piece over. I take that 1st piece and then I bring that piece over the other one. So I'm just going over every single piece. So the middle piece is going over the 1st piece, and then that 1st piece is going over that 3rd piece. The 3rd piece goes over the middle piece goes over the 1st piece, and it repeats. So I really hope that made sense. I try to explain it a little bit better than the first time, y'all. So once I keep doing that, I'm picking up hair as I go. So as I pick up that middle piece, I pick up hair and then I bring that over that 1st piece. So as I'm bringing it over, I'm picking up hair. As I bring it under, I'm picking up hair. You're always picking up hair, no matter if you're going over or under the section. So yeah, that's how you get that cornrow to look as crisp as possible, y'all. And then as you're picking up pieces, continue to braid on top of your scalp. Do not braid away from your scalp, over your scalp. Like, no, braid on top of the scalp, and that will give it a crisp look, okay? So y'all, if you really pay attention, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Slow the video down if you have to. Speed speed it up if you have to. If you already know how to do it, braid along with it. I'd highly recommend y'all try braiding and following the tutorial as I'm talking. Braid your own hair as I'm talking so that you guys can really understand what's happening. All right, so I have no idea why this section of my hair was so hard to part, but anyway, I'm making sure to just part my hair, y'all. Like I said, the parts are not like super defined or super neat, but it'll do. So yeah, I just cleaned up my part, and then I'll go in with that water again. It's the same motion, the same process, the same steps, y'all. So I just go in with that warm to hot water, and then I go in with that leave-in conditioner first, and then after that I go in with the buttercream. I really make sure to get both the leave-in cream and the buttercream in my hair thoroughly, and then I detangle my hair with my shower comb that I have, and I also went in with my dimming brush earlier. It really just depends on what section of your hair you're working with. Some requires me to just go in with that fine tooth comb and then the dimming brush and then the shower comb, so it really depends. But y'all, my curls were popping, okay? Curls were defined, okay? So after I admired my curls a little bit, now it's time to focus really back in. We're here for cornrows. So I just take that section in the front. It's a little small section, y'all. It doesn't have to be a big section unless you want your braids super big. That's fine. So after I take that small section, I just go in and section it again into 3. And once I section it into 3, I take one of the sections, depending on which one you're comfortable with. I like to go with the middle section, and I start that part with braiding over to the right. That's considered the third to me. I braid it over to the right, and then after I take that right section, I braid that over to the left. Now, y'all, in between me braiding and giving y'all this little tutorial, my camera wanted to die, so I was just a tad bit upset about that, but it's okay because this last section, I'm about to really slow it down and reel it in for y'all. So I just make sure that I go in with that leave-in conditioner first. You already know I'm repeating the same process, and if need be, I go in and dampen my hair a little bit more just so that my hair can be a little bit more manageable, and then I go in with the sectioning. So I section off that front piece, and the reason why I section off the front piece, y'all, is just to make it easier. If I just go in trying to braid, it's gonna be hard because my hair is thick. So I take that middle piece and I go over that right piece, and then I take the right piece, pick up hair, and then I go over to the left, pick up hair with that left section, go over to the right, and then this middle will automatically be picked up as you're going. So I just keep on picking up hair as I go down, and then you should be ending up with a braid that looks like this. So it depends on what's easier for y'all. If you like to pick up your middle piece first, then go ahead. If you want to pick up your left piece or your right piece first, it really just depends on what kind of like works for you and what you can get going in that groove. But once you get going, y'all, the braid is going to become easier. And honestly, y'all, I learned how to braid. I learned how to cornrow specifically by just feeling it. Like, I was like 6 years old maybe, and my mom was just braiding my hair, and I was like, oh, I think I know how to do it. And I practiced on her, and I got it. So it depends on like who you are, like where you come from, what's your background, and things like that. But as you continue to braid, it'll become easier. So the remainder of the product that's on my hands, I kind of just like rub it into different sections of my hair, and then I go in with my all-time favorite. You already know. Before our protective style, I have to go in with this wild growth oil because I really want my hair to grow, y'all. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have to cut my hair, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so I'm just going in between my parts and just really going ham. Okay, I'm going crazy with this oil because I really want it to grow. And also, please do not forget your kitchen, okay? Because she needs some love too. As rough as she be sometimes, she needs some love. So once I'm done going in with the oil all over my scalp, I rub it in really, really good, y'all. And then I also give myself a little scalp massage because I love those. Now, y'all, I did have to go to class and finish the rest of my day with this hairstyle. So I just went ahead and bunned it up. By the way, don't mind my fiance. He just thinks he always has to come in my videos. But yeah, I bunned it up, and then I put the bobby pin at the end to secure my ends because it was cold outside. Don't want nothing happening to my ends that's damaging. Anyway, so this is how my hair was looking, y'all. And yeah, I just spiced up my edges, put my earrings on, got a little cute, put some lip gloss on, and called it a day. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave it a like. Also, comment down below because I love to chat. And yeah, I will just see you guys in my next video, okay? Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.